Well, hello, everyone. It is June the 27th, 2023. People are texting me. It's all fun. You know what? First of all, my name is Eva Marie Everson, director of the Florida Christian Writers Conference. And this person over here or over here, whichever direction she's in.
I'm actually below you, I think.
Oh, no, that can't be.
No?
To me,
Okay.
you're to my left. Who are you anyway?
I'm Taryn Souders, and I'm the co-director of the Florida Christian Writers Conference.
Yes, you are. So what I was going to say is tomorrow, just, throwing this out there because it has absolutely nothing to do with the conference, but tomorrow is my son's 53rd birthday. Woohoo. Yeah. So a good time was had by all. So anyway, yeah, it's like, oh, it's the 27th. Okay. So anyway, happy birthday, Chris. We've got 2 or 3 things to talk about today, and that's it. We're going to keep it short because we've been in a meeting now for hours, and we are quite frankly just sick of each other. So,
and we're hungry.
Yeah, and we're hungry, and I mean that's actually the truth of the matter. But there are like 2 or 3 things we definitely need to talk about, and the first one that I want to talk about is this. Today is the 27th of June, which means all the early bird perks are going to go away as of midnight, the night of the 30th of June. So once the clock ticks over to July 1st, all the early bird perks go away.
Oh,
They're gone. Now, if you signed up for early bird and you only put a deposit down, please remember that the rest of your money will come out on July the 1st. Got it?
It comes out automatically. You don't need to send us an email saying, I can't figure out how to go back in and pay my balance because I want to make sure I get all the perks. If you signed up and you used the early bird coupon code, it is automatically going to take out your remaining balance and you will be good to.
Yes. So we've got it covered for you. It's all good.
Right.
The next thing that I want to talk about is the class that we have that is titled How to Sell 1,000 Books a Month that Susan Neal is doing on Wednesday afternoon. It's like a 2-hour class or an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yes.
Hour and a half. So a lot of you are not going to be here yet for that class. And so we've asked, or you are already in the nonfiction intensive. So we have asked Susan if she would mind teaching that class again. And we found a perfect spot for her. It just actually dawned on me on Saturday afternoon from 4 to 5:30. She is going to teach that class. Now, dinner doesn't start until 5:30. So you're going to leave from there and go directly to dinner on Saturday. So she'll have that full hour and a half to teach this class. But you still have to pay for it. That there is an extra fee. I believe it's $50. Is that right, Taryn? It's $50. That is correct. So if you are not going to be here on Wednesday, or if you paid for it, but you're also in the nonfiction intensive, you don't have to worry. You're good. We're just going to transfer you over to that day. You want to go in and register for that class. And we will know if you're not coming in until sometime Wednesday or you're coming in, like on Thursday, we will know that you are planning to go to the class on Saturday, right? Saturday afternoon.
It's Saturday afternoon from 4 to 5 and
5:30.
Also, 4 to 5:30. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, those of you, because if you originally we said, if you were coming in for the nonfiction intensive and you wanted to also take either the book proposal studio or this 1,000 book workshop, we said you have to pick one because they take place at the same time. Yeah. And so if you picked the book proposal studio, but you really wanted to attend this, remember, you can always go right back into registration and just add that class in.
Yes. So we're going to make sure those of you who really wanted to go, but you were torn, or you were already set up for the nonfiction intensive, that you do have a place, a time that you can take this class. Apparently, I've heard a lot of great things about it. She has taught it at other conferences, and one of the publishers who happened to be there and happened to sit in on it let us know that this is a really, really good class. So you definitely want to look into that. And I think this is last but not least. We want to talk about the Deb D'Armond, we're calling it the Deb D'Armond contest,
Right.
but it's actually for Mature Living, the
Mhm.
magazine that she will be representing, as well as representing Elk Lake Publishing. But Deb D'Armond sent us a couple of little suggestions today, because maybe a couple of you haven't been following instructions. So let's just go over that again. Taryn,
Yes.
would you like to help us with that?
Yes, and so this is going to be for the Mature Living magazine, and what they are looking for are articles or stories. And all of this information can be found on the website. So if you go to word-weavers.com, click on Florida events, go to faculty, and find Deb D'Armond, all of this information is there. But you're looking for 600 to 700 words, Times New Roman, 12-point font.
All the typical. This is
Yeah,
typical.
these are called industry standards.
Industry standards.
It has to be sent as a document. Please do not send it as a PDF. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, that's not.
Yeah, you have to understand that if you send it as a PDF, now they've got to get it out of the PDF. And that's not always as easy as it sounds. You want to make it as easy for them as possible. So
It's a PDF.
If you've already sent it in as a PDF, you may want to just go ahead and resend as a Word document. But also in that Word document, please place your name and contact information in the header or the footer, but typically it's in the header. Again, that's industry standard. So you want to make sure that your name and contact information is somewhere on that document, so they don't have to wonder where it came from.
Yeah, and the reason for that is sometimes these things will get printed out, and if you send it in with a cover sheet that has your contact information, that's all well and good. But if that cover sheet happens to get separated from your submission, now they have a submission and they have no idea who wrote it. So that's why you really want to utilize the header and footer option on your Word doc. And if you're not sure how to do that, just go to YouTube and type in how to use a header and footer. There are some amazing tutorials out there for pretty much anything.
It's so easy. It really is easy. Very, very easy. Okay, so you know what? That's our video for the day. I mean, that's it. The three things that we wanted to talk about. Early Bird is coming to an end. July 1st, we're gonna, you're gonna see if you signed up for Early Bird, you got the Early Bird perks. If you only made a deposit, it's coming out on July 1st. And if you haven't signed up yet and you want those Early Bird perks, you got about 3 days from the time we are recording this. And then also Susan Neal's class is going to be repeated on Saturday afternoon from 4 to 5:30. And then last but not least, go and check out word-weavers.com, Florida events. Go to the Deb D'Armond page. You can just go to faculty and then it's Deb D'Armond's name. It'll tell you all about this contest. This is really something you want to look into. I mean, if this is like right up your writing alley, take the time to enter this contest. I think it's going to be a great thing. Hey, next time we'll talk more about our contest, because we certainly want to get into that. We've already started getting some submissions for that, and you'll want to get in on that as soon as possible as well. And then we'll get more into our keynote speaker, our continuing classes, and then more about our workshops.
Yes, and I think we only have 3 spots left for the VIP breakfast. Is that correct?
That's
Eva?
it.
Okay.
That's right. We typically cut it off at 60.
Yeah.
We did extend it just a little bit to 65 because we did have some crossover there. And also just in case somebody has to drop out, then we've already got that covered. And that happens from time to time. We have people who have to cancel. We're always sad, but especially when it's due to illness. But those things do happen. So we do have just 3 more, maybe 2 or 3 more spots left for the VIP breakfast. So, all right. Until next time, what do I always say? Right on. Goodbye.